Greetings, good afternoon, happy new year and welcome. This is my first video on the channel, and today I've gone for a little walk. I'm not on the bike, which you might find a little bit odd, but we've gone away for a few days and we're in a wonderful part of the UK, which is the Forest of Dean, and I've just come out for a little wander, and at the same time figured I'd use it as an opportunity to record this video and get things launched. So my name's Jason, also known as the Loopy Cyclist. You can find me on Zwift, where I reside with the Ribble Owners on Zwift group. You'll also find me on Instagram, Twitter as well, and here on YouTube. So the reason I'm doing this is that I have set myself a little challenge for this year, for 2022, which is to tackle an event, not an organised event in terms of like a sportive which is on a fixed date, but I've actually set myself a challenge of completing something called the Sanglet de Mont Ventoux, which is an attempt to climb Mont Ventoux by all three routes in one day. So that's to start at one town. You get a card which is sent out from the organising body. You get a carnet which you take to your starting point. You get it stamped, you climb up to the top of Mont Ventoux, you then descend down to the next village where you get it stamped again, back to the top of Mont Ventoux, down to the next village, get it stamped again, back to the top of Mont Ventoux and back down. So it's stamp, 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 and then back to the finish. And if you complete all of that within a 24-hour period, then you become a member of this group, the Sanglet de Mont Ventoux. It's about 80 to 85 miles I think total, with just over 4,000 meters of climbing in a day. And that's going to be my challenge for this year. So what I'm aiming to do is, over the coming months, is document the process on my blog, here on YouTube, post on Instagram, post on Twitter about how it's going, about how well I'm doing, about the things I'm doing on the bike, off the bike, the training, how I'm planning it, what else, what other things I might be intending to do. I'm hoping that if the weather holds and I manage to crack the Sanglet early, I'm going to probably do it look at having a 3 or 4 day period in which to try and do it, because obviously the weather there can change quite quickly. So the plan is to be over there for 3 or 4 days, hopefully nail it on day one, and then have some time to go and ride elsewhere. I'd also like to have the opportunity, if I can, to squeeze it in, to go and ride up Alpe d'Huez and tick that one off the bucket list. So yeah, that's the plan. That's what the channel is going to be about. I want to document all of this and put it all on video, something for my son to look back on in future years. He's only 5 at the moment, but I want to give him some stuff that he can look back on, and you can see that when you set your mind to anything is actually possible. It's something I've learned over the years, certainly through cycling. It's one of the things that I think has made me a better person. It's certainly helped with my mental health over the years as well. So yeah, and sometimes having a challenge, having something to aim for, is what keeps you going on those days where you really don't feel like you could be bothered. Having that task, that aim of something to go out for or ride for, makes all the difference. So the other thing to say is I'm going to be doing it for charity. The plan will be to set up probably a Just Giving page, something of that ilk, where people can send in donations, whatever, and I'll be doing it for cancer research. There's 3 reasons for that, and 3 very good reasons. I lost my father to cancer at a young age. He was only 56 when he went. I then lost a very close friend of mine who was a work colleague, someone I got on really well with, someone that I became very good friends with. He passed away due to liver cancer. And then a really, really dear friend of mine who was going to be my best man at my wedding, and sadly cancer took him way too young as well. He was only in his 30s when he died. So I've got lots of personal reasons for doing this, and on days where things aren't going that well, it's motivation to keep you going through the tough times. And it certainly helped, and has helped me in the past when I've been taking on tough challenges, thinking about the reasons I'm doing it, the reasons why I'm working hard for it. And so yeah, so that's going to be the plan for this year. I hope that you enjoy spending time with us on the channel, interacting with us, getting involved with what's going on, seeing how things work out, how the planning goes. There'll be loads more videos and loads more content hopefully coming out, and yeah, that's it for now. So I'll do a little spin round. As you can see, it's a lovely part of the world. I'm out in the middle of the forest, just having a lovely time, getting some exercise in, and yeah, that's it for now. So Happy New Year everybody, see you on the other side, and take care.